What's up, YouTube? It's Mark here from Next Level Tech, and today I got something a little bit different for you. I've been learning how to use TradingView. So we're going to be charting Bitcoin a little bit, showing you where I think it's going, some of the different support levels, all that kind of good stuff. If you want to see some more videos like this, let me know in the comment section down below, as well as check out the Telegram group for the cryptos and stocks trading gains that we have going on. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Next level here, just looking at Bitcoin, seeing how it's moving, just playing around with TradingView, just starting to get used to it and starting to do some indicators on here. The bottom down here is some indicators that I put on in regards to RSI. And if you guys don't know what RSI is, it is the Relative Strength Index, which is a momentum indicator. It's used in technical analysis to measure the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought or oversold conditions of a price of a stock or crypto. And I've set kind of a custom setting here to tell me if it goes below a certain line, that's a good indicator of when to buy. And when it goes above a certain line, that's a good indicator to sell. So you can see right now we're coming out of an older oversold territory, but we're right on the border. So it doesn't mean that we can't dip back down, because a lot of times in the past we kind of test that line for a bit before we kind of jump up a little bit. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we're out of the oversold territory. And right here is where I've drawn my Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement levels are kind of preset horizontal lines that some traders use for TA analysis. It's a really old indicator that came out around the 13th century. Some traders do change up the numbers a little bit, but I'm just using the stock Fibonacci retracement level with the TradingView software here. And you can see that support and resistance lines do match up fairly nicely when I drew my Fibonacci retracement. Right now, the blue line indicates your 200-day moving average, and the red line indicates your 50-day moving average. And typically when you have your 50-day moving average breaking below your 200-day, it's what's called death cross in the PA analysis world. And when a death cross happens, you typically have a test of support levels. So right now we're testing about the $43,000 range. And if we do cross over that death cross there, I do believe we're going to drop down to somewhere around the $39,000 range. But if we do build that support around $43,000 for Bitcoin here, and we start to kind of come back up, you'll see that the 50-day mover average will obviously average out and stay above the 200-day moving average. But if we do break below, I do think that we're retesting the $39,000. A lot of people are speculating that we will retest between the $35,000 and $30,000 range. You can see here over time, Bitcoin has built a lot of good support and resistance levels in between those ranges in the past. So a lot of people think that we're dropping back down to that range and then building back up and coming back up to build new higher lows. But I do think that there's a lot of things that need to happen in order for us to get to that range. And one of those things is, fixing this moving average and breaking through that $43,000 mark right now. If we don't, then we'd be retesting $39,000, but there still is a few more levels that we break in order to get down to that $30,000. So there's still a lot of good support and resistance levels, and these aren't bad things. Generally, when you're looking at charts, stocks and crypto, they go up and down, and there is a lot of volatility when it comes to crypto, but in general, crypto has a really good upward momentum pattern, and we're consolidating, getting ready for this quarter of 2020. So what we'd be looking for is if we break below the $43,000 level and the 50-day moving average does break below the 200-day moving average to create that death cross, then what we'll be looking for is for that 50-day moving average to level off and then swing back over the 200-day moving average, creating what's called the golden cross, and then building higher lows and consolidating above support levels here. So we have your $43,000 level, and then we have about $49,000, and then getting back up into 56,000. So that's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at what is Bitcoin doing at this moment. So we are getting close to that death cross that a lot of people you'll see talking about online, but we're not there yet. And it's never a for sure thing, especially with crypto and how volatile it is. So there's still lots to see. And in general, I am still bullish on crypto. I am 100% bullish on Bitcoin. This is only an analysis that's happening right now at this moment, but I am still buying at the support and resistance levels, and I am dollar cost averaging my position over the long term. So I hope that gave you guys a little bit of information as to what Bitcoin is doing right now and where it could be going for the short term.